The OpenAPI specification allows us to specify responses for all of our operations. A response is defined by its HTTP status code and the data returned in the response body. The CLI plugin we enabled in previous lessons can automatically define a single successful response for each operation based on the metadata. It achieves this by inferring the return types from our methods. The Nest.js Swagger plugin is able to extract this type information and automatically add the appropriate metadata for us. But what if we want to define other example responses? Let's say we want to let users know what an API returns in the case of an error. Let's introduce a new Nest Swagger decorator to help us tackle this, the API Response Decorator. The API Response Decorator allows us to explicitly specify additional responses. If we switch to VS Code, let's add the API Response Decorator on top of our findAll method to add additional information to show what someone can expect if a 403 error occurs on this endpoint. For better readability, there are also shorthand decorators available to us for all the common API response status codes. Let's replace our code to use the API Forbidden Response decorator here, which lets us remove the status 403 key value as well, as it's already implied. Let's save our changes, head back to our browser, and refresh the page. Let's toggle that Get/Coffees tab, and under the Responses section, we can see that we not only have the Success 200 response we already saw, but we can see our new 403 Forbidden Response section and description. So what we covered in this lesson may not have been very useful in our exact use case here, but it's most important that you can see we have full control over Swagger and how documenting different API responses can be beneficial in many circumstances.